whether it be by correcting. There are people that are born to speak into our lives.
Come on.
That's the purpose. For that was the purpose of their birth.
Bless God. Bless God. That's all right.
What is it about you?
My God. My God.
That has kept you from getting everything that you're supposed to have experienced by now.
Yes. Yes.
My God.
Thank you, Lord. Praise Jesus.
My God.
My Lord, my God. Thank you.
Jesus.
Could it be pride?
Wow.
Wow.
Could it be pride that we don't want someone else
Yes.
to tell us
Yes.
about our lives?
Yes.
That we want to figure it out for ourselves so we can say we did it. We don't want someone else to know more than us about our own life. Yeah, I've been living in this body for 39 years, and you're going to walk up today, and this is our first day meeting, and you're going to tell me about, you don't know me, you don't need to know me.
Yeah.
You just need to know God and have an ear for God. And if you have an ear for God, God will tell you everything you need to know about me so you can speak to me in such a way that I can't deny it. You can speak to me in an authority that I can't reject.
Oh, my God. Oh, use him, Lord.
God is calling a people forward. He's calling leaders forward to speak in the lives of people and look them directly in the eyes and say, you're doing a good job, but right here, you're doing a terrible job. And you know what? It may hurt your feelings, but it's okay. Suck it up and move on. Yes. It's time to move forward. It's time to advance forward because I'm telling you, we are in a season right now that in this year we can prosper like never before because of what God is doing. And seasons are a span of time. There's a beginning and there's an ending. To everything there's a season, Ecclesiastes 3:1, but listen, a season is a span of time. It could be long, or it could be short. But to everything, there is a season. A time to plant, and a time to pluck up that which has been planted. Listen, a time to live, and a time to die. To everything, even life, there is a season. And we need leaders right now speaking into our life to tell us exactly where we are and what we're doing right and what we're doing wrong in this season in our life so that we can maximize the season. What is it?
That's good. Good word.
What is it about you? What is it that's in you
My God.
that is fighting against someone else
My God.
speaking into your life
Yes, God.
what you don't want to hear when you don't want to hear it,
Yes,
even though it's what you need to hear. What is it that has you rejecting?
come on.
Oh, my.
Listen to this. The fullness of God,
Yes.
not the leader. What is it that has you rejecting the fullness of God
Right.
in your life? The fullness of God operating in your life. You know, did you know that out of your belly is supposed to flow rivers of living water? That we are supposed to be a dispenser, not a soap dispenser, but a dispenser of living water.
Come on, Apostle.
What is it?
Jesus.
Could it be that we are afraid? Afraid that they're right? and we're actually wrong. See, the sad thing is that sometimes, and this is most times, it takes longer to figure out that you've been doing it wrong than it does to figure out that you're doing it right. Why? Because if you knew you were doing it wrong, you stop. But if you think you're going to be able to get away with it, you'll continue going.
Yeah.
And going. And going. And going until you run out of gas. You run out of power. Run out of strength.
Jesus.
And when the car runs out of gas, the next thing that happens is the car breaks down. When the vehicle runs out of gas, the vehicle breaks down. When the vehicle has no more power to move forward, the vehicle breaks down.
Jesus.
When this life that we have been given, when we get to a point that we run out, this life, things in it concerning us tend to break down, or shall I say fall apart. Not only do we have people that are sitting in the pews and in the seats that are fighting against, now let me say it, so since I've said it nicely, rebelling against spiritual authority. I'm not talking about spiritual wickedness. I'm talking about divine spiritual authority. We have people that are sitting there, and we have leaders that are rebelling against each other. That instead of us listening to each other, and we can feed each other, competition steps in. Pride. How long you been preaching? How many members you got? Where you preaching? Where's your church at? How many members?
Oh, Father.
What difference does it
Yes.
make? Can you hear from God?
Yeah.
Is God speaking to you concerning me?
Yes.
Do you have a word that I need to obey?
Jesus.
Do you have a life-changing word for me? Because I've been seeking God and praying for the last 6 months, and this thing I have not received a breakthrough yet. Do you have a word from me?
My God, my God.
But we're dressing up in the pulpit. We're dressing up and trying to look just as good as each other. Preach just as hard as each other. And preach just as eloquent as each other. You use big words, I got to use big words too. Let me go study the dictionary and let me look and see how many words I can use. I got to take 30 minutes to write a paragraph because I don't know all these words that you...
Oh, Lord.
Glory to God.
Break it down.
Yes. Yes.
My God.
Apostle comes out with some words and I mean they're so well written. Listen, I say the same thing, but where he's saying, you know, God is doing this and he's going to magnificently and extravagantly and epic proportions and everything, I say, listen, it's going to be a mighty move of God. God's going to do a mighty work. It's going to be some power operating.